You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Project Runway news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway.
Yay! I love that we don't have names in the intro right now.
You know?
I will introduce myself. I am Courtney Stewart, and we are doing Project Runway. We are on Season 9, Episode 1, and I have lovely lady guests with me today, and I will let them introduce themselves, and I'll start here.
Hi, guys. It's Christina.
Christina's back with me again, as usual.
That's right, my hosting pal.
Right beside Christina, we have
Kate,
who is very meek and sweet right now.
And
but
not
I
plus
believe
eight.
she's And to my right, we have
Carolyn.
Carolyn has joined us. Kate has joined us. Christina has joined us. I am Courtney, and we all start with C's, and that's kind of weird to me. But
And all the important people are here.
all the important people are here. We got Jesse in the booth, and we are going to talk about our 90-minute episode, entry of Project Runway, premiere episode. Heidi Klum is a hot
Sure is, girl. Work it out.
And I know that, like, one of the opening shots, she's, like, wearing the mini skirt that's almost to her crotch. And I'm not mad at all.
She's showing the good china.
I'm not
showing the good
mad at
china.
all. The legs just go on forever, and it just makes me depressed that mine have holes in them and hers don't. And she's had, like, 12 kids. But that's great. Anyway, we'll jump right into the episode, which started off with 20 potential contestants.
20.
There were 20 of them. And I remember when I printed off the sheet, as you viewers can see, I printed off their pictures because I need
studious
to
of you.
remember. Because I'm bad at names. So if I have their pictures, I kind of remember their names a little bit better. But anyway, I was like, 20 people? Damn, we're going to be watching the show for
Okay,
like
and then
12,
4
50
knocked
weeks?
out before they even get into the house.
4 knocked out before they get in the house. So we get to see a bunch of, they bring whatever they had, like, in the crib. Like, let me bring my stuff.
Yeah, was it supposed to be their most recent or just
I
from
don't
their
think there were any
career?
regulations because
Yeah, 'cause
some
it was
people
kinda
were
random.
like, I made it last week. Oh, I made this 80 years ago.
She's like,
there
oh,
was
this is just
no-
one note. I'm glad you brought up that it's a collection.
Exactly.
Ooh,
So
wait.
some people had collections and some people just had random stuff. But
Some people just need to go home immediately.
some people needed to go home immediately, and 4 of them did. One of them being David Chum, who was
Oh, yes, the
I know, that's
anxious
what-
one. He's
the
like,
Asian-
you need hangers, you need hangers, like in a box
he was
step
stressed out,
formation.
and he started talking about cocoons.
Yeah.
I don't-
This was inspired from a cocoon.
Yeah. I don't-
Heidi's like, everything looks
I don't remember
the same.
anything that they. I don't remember what they look like, but I remember he said they were.
But I
It's a
did
very
think
sleek-
they were well
made, tailored. Okay, so he was like the jackets or like something like that. Yeah.
This
So
little tight little fitting dresses.
I didn't get it, but he's gone. And then I crossed out Romper Girl because I didn't catch her name.
Yeah.
But
honestly,
on here, her name is. Oh, she's Amanda. Was she? Yeah, she was the one.
she was Amanda.
With the
Amanda
large
26.
eyes. Amanda.
Oh, yeah.
26.
She's like, I'm just going to stand by my work and it's not over for me here.
It's over, bitch. You're home.
Okay.
So
Good
next,
night.
and who else got kicked off in that round? We had Gunnar Death Rage.
Oh, I was not ready for that.
I couldn't stop thinking about his last name. I didn't
Death
really
Rage.
pay attention.
I will lose that weight and rock that pink rhinestone
You would not
studded
rock
that was
dress.
awful.
The
That was
pink
like
gown.
Miss Piggy.
The pink gown was not pretty, Christina.
Just for a Monday. You
For
know?
a Monday, yeah, walking down.
Or a
like,
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I wonder who wore that to the Kentucky Derby.
nobody.
Oh,
He
that
lied.
name
said
will not
somebody
be
did.
mentioned.
He lied.
They did not mention
He
that.
lied. He lied. There's no
You'll have to
way.
Google it.
Yeah.
We'll have to look
We
that up
might
for
have
next
to.
week.
Yeah, good
We'll
point.
find out for next week. Like, who wore your ugly puke-looking dress to
We
the?
just want to know.
Yeah. And then the last but not least person was a poor lady who postponed her wedding just to be on Project Runway.
I did not expect that one.
But what were her clothes? Does anybody remember?
No, not at
Either.
all.
I didn't even take a note on it.
Make an
I
impression.
just wrote Serena Sororara because I couldn't
exactly.
figure out what it was.
Exactly.
Wedding. Exactly. So
That was
She
the
made
most
those like
important thing about
cocktailish
her.
dresses.
yeah, they were not memorable. That's why you went home. Sorry, boo.
Exactly.
But then we moved on. So we've got our cast of like
Just like that.
16 people.
One
just
minute
like
you're
that.
in.
Next minute you're out.
That's right.
Avita saying, but so they're staying at what is it, Atlas or wherever they always stay.
Yes.
The product placement cracks me up.
Oh
It's
my
amazing,
God.
So I
right?
started
Seriously.
writing it down. I was like, okay, we have Atlas, we have Parsons, we have HP, Intel, Piper Lime, Brothers Sewing Room, the L'Oreal Paris makeup room,
course.
and then
It's better
Marie
every
Claire.
season.
Yes, I wish I had a brand.
And they're not subtle about it either.
No,
It
Not
just
at
looks
all.
so great.
Worse.
It's
Yeah.
just so obvious.
These are our sponsors.
Yeah.
We are going to give them their time because they give us some
Well,
money.
Exactly.
So I can't be mad. It's still a
I
business.
thought it was a nice idea to give them those HP palettes, though.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was cool.
Don't they do that every year?
Yeah, they do that.
They've
every
had
year.
it for like the last
yeah.
few years.
Hello.
Couple years. You're a little behind
First
on the
day.
technology, girl.
Girl,
You're
you give me a
little behind on the
sketch pad, I'm
technology.
happy for
Yeah.
I
hours.
kind of like the sketch pad, but okay, we're not there yet. So anyway, they go back to Atlas. They get their rooms. They're sleeping. 5 a.m. Tim Gunn in his nice little suit, looking
Of
all chipper
course.
and whatnot, walks in and says, "Get up, Tricks. We're going."
Good
to the
morning,
workroom."
campers.
So they walk half naked, and can I just say, would not leave the hotel without my bra.
No, I know. I was
Okay.
thinking the same
Honestly,
thing.
There are no elf shoes happening here.
I don't
Oh
understand.
my.
None of that.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that was.
You
a
get to a
visual.
certain age and you need to wear a
You
bra.
should
I'm
always
sorry.
have a bra.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. You need a bra.
It was just
Going-
a dumb question. I'm
It was
sure
bad.
she put it on.
I hope
I'm
she
curious.
put
Yeah,
it
I'm
on.
curious. Do you think that they
I
really
don't know.
don't let them? Do
I mean, how strict were you think? Because one girl, she was putting her makeup on and they got the ugly shot. So I don't know. They were like, "Come as you are." Maybe you had like 2 minutes to get out, and so
You'd have
2
to
minutes.
brush your teeth.
I know you have to brush your
Although
teeth.
some people didn't wash their face, it was clear.
Yeah.
Raphael's eye
Well,
makeup was like all
Honestly, the fact of the
underneath.
matter is you have a sewing machine right there and an extra bed sheet. Make your bra, girl.
Yeah.
Make it up.
True.
Twist it, tie it, strap them down. It'll
Bop
be
it,
okay.
squeeze
them
it,
up.
pull it. Bam. Done.
And it's all fine. So they walk across Times Square, half naked and barefoot, and they go to the workroom at Parsons. And they realize that they're going to have to make an outfit out
What
of
was his
their
name? Victor was like,
pajamas.
walking through New York in a bedsheet check.
Something I've always wanted to do? Probably not.
Fact.
So they get in the workroom and they got what they got to work with. All right. So some people had some interesting things to work with. Some people
That was a
did
pretty
not.
good first challenge.
I think it's
thought.
an awesome
that
first
was
challenge.
really creative.
That was
Yeah,
very, and they've
absolutely.
never done that
Whoever-
before. That's
no,
pretty
yeah,
awesome.
and you would think after this many years they would have
Yeah.
come up with that earlier.
I'm
but
a
I
little
don't know.
disappointed that nobody was naked.
I'm
Right?
surprised.
And I
Did you-
wonder if somebody
Oh,
actually
Ira?
was.
Speaking of, it's a little off topic, but
It's fine.
did you hear Alex Trebek in the
Yes, his
the-
naked episode.
Stop it right now.
Oh my God!
Stop
on
it.
the
Are you
Today
serious?
All
Show
over the
today.
news,
Oh,
yes.
he's
my
like, I got out
gotcha.
of bed, I put on my underwear, and then I ran down
And
the
we were
hall
like,
chasing
"You're
her. And I
75.
don't know the rest of the story because all I kept thinking was
You're 75
Alex
and
Trebek
you sleep in the
sleeps
nude. Jeopardy
Nothing
sleeps
wrong
in the
with that.
nude. I mean, I guess we all are entitled, right? But yeah.
Nothing wrong with it, but I wouldn't have given that detail in
No.
my interview or police report. Most
I was
likely.
watching.
Wow.
I heard it.
I think
on,
I definitely would, but I could never picture
I would
Alex
definitely
naked.
tell that I
like,
was naked.
oh.
But it's weird because he was in a hotel and there was an intruder in the hotel. And,
Yeah, how did she even get in?
and why was it a girl? Like it was a
Yeah.
chick. And then he like chased.
What did she steal?
I don't know. And then he chased her and like tore
The
his
ice
Achilles
machine.
tendon.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now
yeah.
he's got to have surgery. But it's like, what?
throw it over
what
your
were you
shoulder.
doing? What? I don't know.
It was a very
Nonetheless,
strange story.
Maybe
Alex
that would
Trebek
explain
don't
why
sleep
he
in
couldn't catch
pajamas.
up to
Oh,
her.
sweet goodness.
But he
Because
would
he
have
was
failed
naked.
this challenge.
he would have failed. Well, I mean, he would have. Okay, I won't go there. There's other
Could have
things that
been
he
working
could've
off
used.
that bed sheet, honey.
Yeah.
That's it.
A lot and maybe some other things. But anyway, Alex Trebek, we're glad you're safe and that you will be back to host Jeopardy again.
And clothes.
I still watch it.
Oh, I
And
record it.
I approve and clothes. Do you really? Wow.
That way, if I miss it, then I can, catch up.
Like seriously, DVR record it like all the time.
Yeah. Well, my
I got
DVR
Jesse
holds.
is freaking out right now.
I record Jeopardy and Wheel of
Really?
Fortune. I don't always watch them, but
I enjoy them, but I just never would have recorded them.
I record everything.
Okay.
Because,
How do you feel about recording
it's a DVR
sports?
generation.
well, yeah. I mean,
Okay, I agree too. There are some people out there that will cut my fingers off for recording a football
no,
game.
if I'm going to be gone,
I agree.
But like
Right
Jeopardy
there with
comes
ya.
on every day, so it's not like.
Right? How do you keep up with it?
I know that's a lot.
I don't.
Carefully.
I don't. That's
Carefully.
the thing. I just watch if I am home at night and,
And just
there's
randomly
nothing
you're
else
like, there's nothing on,
like,
I'll watch Jeopardy.
I'll be smart
That's
and
really
watch
smart.
Jeopardy.
Atta girl.
I do
Atta girl.
crossword puzzles in the morning. I watch my Jeopardy at night. I'm
You're trying to be all
to.
smart. I
Yeah.
do
Atta
crosswords.
girl.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Keep that mind in check.
Who says blondes aren't smart?
Yeah. Apparently, it's the brown girls because I'm busy watching Dance Moms. Like,
Yeah,
wondering
I
what's
missed
wrong with
that. I
my
was watching Jeopardy.
Jeopardy is a good thing to watch.
Anyhow,
Okay, so we'll
Keep
go
the
back to the
knowledge
workroom.
flowing.
Bert. Can we talk about Bert?
Let's go back to the workroom when we'll talk about Bert.
Oh,
How do you
love
feel
Bertie.
about Bert?
I love Bert.
Does everybody really love Bert?
Grandpa
I do.
Or
Bert
is it
all
just
the
like,
way.
Is it one of those things like, dang, dude, there's no way we can like hate you. Like your
He's
Your
hilarious.
love died
It's
of
107.
of AIDS. Somebody else died of AIDS. You were an alcoholic because of it. You left your career and now you're coming back. It's like comeback champion.
See,
like you have to
everybody
love him.
loves
There's no
a
way to
Yeah,
second
but he
Yeah.
doesn't make me sad over it. Like, what's her name? Anya. She's like, yeah, well, somebody's always dying on me. And I'm like, oh, great way to bring in the
miss
season,
that.
buddy.
Right.
I missed
I
that
missed that
too.
altogether.
That was before they were even in the workroom. like when they're
I wasn't
mixing.
paying attention until they were on the show. Really.
Well, I think she looks hot, so I think I like her.
Anya?
I think she looks fun.
She had a cute little
As long as she
night
keeps it
gown.
together.
Yeah.
to
And
work
at first
with.
I was kind of annoyed with, as we're talking about the workroom, that she was like attempting pants. Oh, I've never done pants. Oh,
So
I've
I'm
never
gonna
dealt
try
with
them.
silk.
Why,
I've
she's
done
like
it,
lying
no.
this whole time. She's been in school since she was 2 years old.
Yeah.
She's been so yes,
I
she's
kind
been
of feel
sewing
like
since
that's her
4.
story because
Yeah.
the whole like I just started designing in 2008 is bullcrap. Like,
And then I
don't
just
believe
made
it.
these amazing pants that were
I don't believe
tailored
that.
perfectly, and I've never done
Those
I
pants
don't
were
buy it.
amazing.
They were
don't
done
buy it.
really
really
were nice.
well,
I don't buy it. But I wasn't
especially
in
in
love with the
comparison
shirt.
to some of the other.
I felt like the shirt was off on like our left, her right.
It was like
Yeah.
Right here on
Yes.
the strap. I felt like it was smaller.
it
Well, I
was
think
Like,
it
is
weird.
it just
was like-
laying weird?
Is that what she
or-
was going for?
I thought that
Right.
was supposed to be some sort of style that I didn't get.
I felt
I'm
like
not stylish.
she had an awesome like the kimono thing was on, and I was just like
loved it before.
And you made a
Yeah.
weird tank top.
I
Loved it
liked what she
before.
slept in
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
So, but I mean, I guess in the end, the fact that she made the pants. I will say that the reason that I've come to decide that I'm okay with her is because the judges made a good point when they said she didn't appreciate that they questioned her, and so she wanted to prove like I can sew something. So I did pick
Do
the
it.
hardest,
Do it,
ridiculous
girl.
thing,
She's
and she
definitely
did
going
it.
to
So I
be
can't
in
be
it
mad
for the
at that.
long haul. I
If
think.
that's her story,
I do like
even
her
though we
hair.
don't believe her, you know, that was a
She's
good
sticking
choice.
to it.
She's got hair.
I wonder
she's-
if she had that buzz when she was in Miss Universe. That's what I was wondering.
No, that's what my question.
I'm
Is,
gonna
was
say
she
no.
in Miss Universe, or was she just styling and like making stuff?
No,
for
I
her?
think she
was
was a
for
contestant, Miss Trinidad.
Trinidad Tobago. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Next
believe that.
question.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Miss
Hey,
Trinidad.
Miss Universe.
She has a pretty face.
Who watches
But
Miss Universe?
have y'all been to Trinidad?
No. Have
She
you?
don't- She don't look like she from Trinidad.
Ah.
I'm just asking. I mean, isn't that a
She
part
looks
of
like
the?
she's from the island.
But it ain't Trinidad. So I'm just wondering. Maybe you could clarify for that. Maybe we'll find you on Twitter and see. Like,
You know?
it was a little strange for me.
Tap, excuse me.
It's strange to me. I thought that's when I was starting to think maybe she like was making the clothes and like doing the styling for the.
No, I think she was the
Competition.
contestant.
Yeah,
She
no.
was a contestant.
Pretty sure she was a contestant.
I'll have to look that up. Jesse, if you happen to find that online while you're back there, let us know. Anywho, so Anya was interesting. Everybody else is kind of a blur for me in the room. Like they were drawing.
It's kind of too many people.
Yeah,
at
it's still
first,
like way too
because
many people to.
I could cut out like 5 more.
I love
Need to go
Anthony.
home.
I hope he stays.
Anthony, who
Hold
are
on.
you?
Okay,
So
yes,
cute.
yes,
The colorblind
Yeah.
one.
colorblind one.
Love him.
Laura's a bit obnoxious.
He had the good scar.
Laura needs to go
Okay,
home.
Laura.
Go home,
Yeah.
girl.
Y'all speaking foreign?
diner.
Y'all speaking foreign? Bitch,
Yeah,
what is
well-
foreign?
Like being from Missouri, dude, there's no excuse for ignorance. Like that is horrible.
Foreign?
What are you saying, girl?
What language?
She
Language
just
is what
doesn't
people speak.
know. That's
Ooh,
the
I
thing.
love me some
I
Oliver.
refuse to believe that that is acceptable because you speak the English language, and to say that are you speaking foreign is not even like
It makes her look
English.
uneducated. Absolutely.
And she seems like a sweet lady. Like whatever, I'm not
She had
mad
a
at
horrible
you.
She does
outfit.
not
She
seem
designed a a horrible
tweet.
outfit though.
What-
All
Yeah,
I
you know
wrote
what?
was hate. I
yeah.
don't remember what
Wait,
it
hold
looked
on,
like.
Laura,
I just
what did it
wrote
look
hate.
like?
I
Hate.
thought what she
Oh, see,
made.
I disagree. I liked it.
I liked what she made
I don't
in
know
the,
what
in the
she made.
competition, but what she showed on the rack initially was
The
awful.
rack was awful. I agree, but I was feeling she had those gray sort of
Yeah, I
cloud-looking
thought they were
wide
great.
leg
I would
pants.
wear
I thought
those.
I would wear the pants.
Yeah,
I was in love.
me
Which
too.
one?
She had like gray, like
The
wide
gray,
leg,
almost a little tie dye. It was like
tie-dye, weird cloud-looking
Laura?
print. Yes, and I didn't realize that was her until I just looked at my notes. But yeah, and she had like this purple camisole-y, like loose,
Yeah.
silky kind of.
I would wear that
top.
outfit.
I would definitely wear it.
So it
I
wasn't
was
the
impressed.
flashy colors like she
No.
had.
no,
on.
not
Not
at
at
all.
all.
You totally looked like two different designers.
Not the weird maxi.
Good.
Yeah, so
dresses.
that's interesting though that
Yeah.
she brought in all these bright colors and then she
Yeah.
went.
She's like, well, it's my collection.
She muted. Yeah.
I like Oliver, my dude.
Oliver.
It's
Olivier.
Olivier.
Oh, excuse me. Once
Get
I
it right,
learn,
boo.
once I learn his language, right on it.
It's foreign. Check it out.
Foreign.
Trying to get me some Oliver. Love him.
Okay, so Olivier, what did he have?
I wrote thumbs down. I don't remember.
I
what
don't
it
even
was.
know.
Yeah,
Black
I'm sure I
skirt
liked
and a
it
gray
either.
jacket. I'm not impressed. I was not impressed. I check marked people that I was impressed. I was not impressed like after the first two people.
I didn't like many of them.
I didn't either.
I like
was-
Bryce.
Really?
I like Bryce. One with the
Bryce.
Oh, I
glasses.
wrote
A
cool.
black
I don't know
mini.
what that was though.
Big
Really
sleeve.
cute.
Okay, I liked it, but it was a little sloppy. It was like the off the shoulder kind of big sleeve shirt. I think
Oh,
it was like
I
a
love
denim
the
shirt and a
tight-
mini.
Are you talking about the
jacket.
white shirt?
No, it wasn't white.
No,
it was
it was
like
like
a
a taupe.
gray or
Yeah, like a
something. I can't see it. I don't know.
And that puking clown was awful. That
Yay!
outfit.
I'm all about the puking clown.
No,
That
I
cute
love her
T-shirt
initial
to
stuff.
sleep in.
I kind of liked what she did.
I love her
I would,
style.
it's not my style. I would
I
never
did.
do anything with it.
I would
but-
wear anything out of her collection.
just-
I would wear that dress if it was big enough for me.
Okay, you might be the only friend I know that might wear that though. Like I'm
Yeah.
thinking about my friends.
Different things
and
work for different people.
Celebrities,
Yeah.
like,
True.
I
I'm
think
trying to
that's the
picture
thing. I don't
somebody
see
who would wear
anybody
it.
wearing
I-
it, but I see the creative. Like
takes a huge
it worked with
personality.
what she was doing. Like she thought it was so funny that her clown was puking a rainbow, so she made like a puking rainbow dress. Like
She
it was,
took her sheets and made something out of it, buddies.
and it kind of looked like a little hot
But
air
all
balloon.
she did
But
was
I-
use the sheet to make a dress and then
And
put
tied it in the
that
middle.
clown.
But the collection that she showed on the rack was
she did good with the
Awesome,
collection.
yeah.
amazing.
She was doing pretty well with that. I'd have to look back at my notes, but I don't feel like it right now. So, nonetheless, the clown dress did what it did and whatever. I have to say that this Kimberly chick, I'm just going to have to bring this up because it looked like her shirt was supposed to be a necklace.
Oh,
It was Kimberly is the black girl that had
the pink dress
no, it was like a white
on the rack.
top that was like
Oh,
a ne- and
yeah.
It just I was
Oh,
like, is
it
it a
didn't-
necklace that covers your boobs?
I
Like, why
do
was
love her
she in the
personality
bottom?
though.
I do, and I love those
she
yellow
gets an
pants.
A for
And I was
A for
trying to-
congeniality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm mad though, because she showed those yellow pants, and then when she started talking
Oh my
about
god,
I
those
would wear
yellow
those.
pants were to die.
amazing, and I'm
Die.
thinking, okay, this lady is about to bring it because
Yeah.
she recognizes who her customer is. She's like, I'm glam, but I'm a little urban.
She's
and I'm
confident.
Like, okay, and then you sent me out with a big white necklace and something else.
She
and
buckled
a
under
sloppy
pressure.
tuxedo pants. So anyway,
Buckle under pressure.
you were a disappointment, but I hope you pick it up next week. That's how I feel about that.
Right there next to you.
So then we move through and we get to the judging. So let's see who. Okay, so everybody was safe except Anya, Julie, Anthony, Raphael, Bert, and Josh. Is that right? All right. So then our top people were the lovely Bert and his napkin. I wasn't sure I was gonna go for that when he was making
Like
it.
be
in
that
the-
picnic.
It wasn't
When I
working
saw
for
the
me.
sketch, I was like, I love this.
When he did the sketch, I was on it, but then when he had it on the dress form, I was kind of like,
Yeah, that's when
the
I was
napkin, boob.
thinking.
I
But
like
it
it.
looked awesome, and
But
I
it looked
love
good. I loved it
the
the
like
whole time.
asymmetry on the skirt
Yeah.
line. It was really cool.
And I liked that
Really
it kind of
cute.
tied and it was like layered in the back, and he
In
just
the back,
really
it had
did.
so many like subtle
Yeah.
design to it too, like the little swoop up
Yeah.
going up.
He did
and
some
the
great
layers.
detail.
But I could tell from his rack, even though it was like
simple,
Very
but it was
simple.
so
But that
perfectly put together.
Has really good taste.
I mean, he was like
Not
Bill
styling
Black and
taste.
Halston for like
up.
10
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
years,
But I
so-
think that's why I wanted to see him do well, is to like come back and find himself again, because he really
Yay.
is good, and get confident. You know, get
I
his
love
confidence
him.
back.
Yeah, and
My
I don't want you to,
favorite.
slip back on the bottle. So I'm thinking like getting kicked
Go
off
Bert.
Project Runway first would really
And
suck
he
for you.
gets a freebie next week.
He gets a freebie.
So is
he's
he
in.
gonna just take it as a freebie, or do you think
I don't
He better
think
not.
I think
don't
he's
think
got
so.
Been
that.
in
He
this
recognizes
industry.
the ageism, and like people already were
But what's
looking
the-
like, who's that?
What is the
So,
challenge going to be, though? I mean, if they're going to have to like
oh,
sew with lettuce and stuff, that's like
That'll
You
be
know,
fun, like
they
back in
have
the
had
day.
a food challenge.
They
in the
did.
past.
Those are-
Austin Scarlett did corn husk dress. That was like my favorite of
Oh,
all time.
it was so beautiful.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so
Wait,
then
we didn't talk about how Anthony had one ball.
Oh, and he is letting it fly.
Oh my
He is
gosh.
knocking
Wait,
it
what did he
out.
say? Did
He's
he
like,
have a
I rock
saying?
one.
I
I rock one
one.
now. I was like, yeah. You do
There's
it.
lots
sweet.
of very intense stories in
Yeah.
this
I can't
crew.
wait till we see more of their personalities come out.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. I think there's
Really
a lot
gonna-
there this season.
Lots to work with.
A lot there this season. I'm like, sorry, I'm still laughing thinking about his one testicle.
Aw, it's a fact of life.
But do you see, like, okay, this is again nothing to do with this, but like when you take one out, so does it become one bag? Because
I don't
technically it's like a bag, but it's kind of like
I'm sure,
like-
I'm sure you
Right.
can have like
And
a
it's kinda gross.
cosmetic
I'm just
surgical procedure.
Because I know you can get an implant. Like,
Yeah.
Dogs can too, actually.
Well, I don't actually know. I just know that from Sex
Sex
and
in
the
the
City.
City.
When you get
Oh yes.
when you get your animal fixed, you can actually do the same thing. You can put
No,
plastic
stop
Why do you
implants.
want plastic
I
balls
would
in your
never. I would
dogs?
never. I would
Stop.
never.
I'm gonna go with it's
but it's
just
something
one.
that's out there.
That-
It's alive in Beverly Hills.
But like, so like, does it like shrivel? Like,
That
it's,
is
like one
hilarious.
side,
I think
like,
it's just not. It's
deflated.
just,
Like,
yeah, it's just a little deflated. Is what I'm gonna guess.
all saggy balls.
Oh my gosh.
It's
It
just
doesn't mean it's saggy.
it's
It
just
just means
deflated. Like,
it's
so it's kind of-
bag.
I'm
It's
like,
already kind of saggy.
I
and
was gonna say, 'cause it's kind of a.
wrinkly
And then
looking,
it's
so
like,
it's going to be even worse.
Cosmetic surgery is key in this point.
Yeah, do they just nip it around and
You
make
know,
like
like,
one little teeny ball?
I'm
sure
I
that
guess. I
the
don't know.
options
That's
are-
weird.
Well,
I
think,
don't even
like,
want to know.
Wait, what if I
about
had
it.
one boob though? I would definitely get that filled up. You
But
know what
that's
I
like
mean?
presenting yourself.
Well, the same thing,
But
right?
no, I mean you're only
Ish.
presenting yourself naked. I mean, who looks at balls really? Do you look
Ugh.
at balls? I don't look at
honestly, and if
balls.
you're at that point that somebody's gonna know that's the case, like
Clearly,
face
is
is
they
right
accept
now.
you for one.
Yeah.
bag.
Oh my god.
One ball's okay. It's kind of like if you only had.
That would be a
one.
would you
Personal
care?
preference.
Like, would any of you care?
I don't even think I would notice.
yeah, me too.
Like,
I don't
unless
think I would
It's
notice.
like,
I would notice.
I mean, do you
Okay,
check
I would
them
notice,
out?
but I'm not sure that I would care.
But like,
Want
do you
the
really
honesty?
I don't
look
care.
At, yeah,
I don't
like,
care.
do you check out balls?
Yeah, a
Really?
nice pair is always preferred.
Now, wait, on dogs or on.
Not right there. I would never do an animal like that. It's horrible.
You're the one that said the dogs in Beverly Hills
Oh
are
my
walking around
God.
with these
That
implants.
was from TV, honey. TV.
So
Right
you
there.
check out the balls. Okay. I just don't look at them. I don't know.
You just pretend they're not there.
I don't think I should be having this
Oh
conversation.
my god, you're
Yeah.
sorry. We'll talk about this after.
So
AJ
we'll talk about that
watching.
later.
Courtney just turned red.
Let's go back to Project Runway.
You're
So
blushing.
I'm glad, girl. That's my bronzer.
How about
Running
gay
like Josh.
jersey shorts? Like, is
Oh
my bronzer running?
My bronzer is running, and the
I've,
3
I've heard mascara
unsnapped.
running, but
His mascara. But can I say,
Bronzer
when he
running.
did his outfit, I was actually amazingly surprised because he was the one that
Oh,
was like
yeah,
the
I wrote
$2
cute.
hooker. And it came out. It was the white vest and the mini skirt. It was cute. It was
cute.
nice.
I
and
did
put
not.
together.
Not
like the back.
that.
It was cute.
I thought it was cute.
It was
like,
cute, but it wasn't no Burt project.
it was no amazingness. But it was
I thought
cute.
if he could spend more time on it, it probably
he'll
would have
stay
been
in
A little
yeah,
more.
rockin'.
Yeah,
He'll
he could have done a
stay
little
in.
more. So, anywho, so we had our people at the bottom. Oh, Raphael and your do-rag.
Oh, Rafa Cox.
I love that he just would not take that off.
It's like, I can't
and
let it
make-
go. I
That-
can't do
That
it.
is characteristic black girl behavior. Not lying. Like, you couldn't pay me. I've been through, okay, Grant, okay, I'm not trying to, whatever. Airport, sometimes I've had to fly very early. And
Oh,
the
you have, like,
hair
a
is
hat
not
on
free
or-
yet. And I will have on my sleeping cap and I'll put like a slouchy California girl hat on over it so that it looks like that I'm doing it for fashion and not just wearing my do-rag. And they'll be trying to make you take your hat off. And I'm like, it's
This
soft.
is not
just
the
touch
time,
it.
sir.
No, I'm
They
not
make you
gonna
take it off?
Sometimes. Some people, like, and I think some people just assume, like, and I don't know where it comes from. Like, maybe they just know, like, that I give them the, like, I'm not taking my hat off look.
Yeah.
But some people will, like, sorry, you
see us
gotta
here?
take it off. But most times they don't make me take it off.
Well,
But
you know,
when they
with
ask-
technology nowadays.
I mean, it's a little hat, but I understood Raphael.
I was in
when-
the airport recently, and I actually saw the picture of what they see when they take your photograph, and it's very graphic.
graphic.
Well, they've changed it now. I just saw on the news they've
Really?
made it.
Can't you get,
I
like,
mean, it
patted
just
down
looks like
instead?
a boxy
Oh,
drawing.
the picture I saw was
Yeah.
not
It's
boxy.
your
They're
body.
changing
Stop
it.
your
Your body.
Stop it.
It's your body.
That's
Oh
your body.
my-
Like any
who
curve,
cares?
Some people are
anywhere.
complaining about. I think
I
it's
mean,
funny.
I'm not.
The first time I
Whatever,
did
you know
it,
what I'm
I
saying?
was
I
like,
just had no idea. Like, you can see my nips through
Yeah,
that thing.
I remember when it was such a big deal in the media,
Harassment.
and I was like, whatever, people, like, you have too much time on your hands. And now after I saw this was like a week ago when I went home, and I was like, holy cow! And I actually felt self-conscious for the first time going through one of those machines. I was like, shit, I ate just like an hour ago.
she's like, if you go see me naked,
You
I at
can
least
see like
gonna
a
look
taco
skinny.
in your stomach.
Well, you can always choose to be patted down, but it's a little bit invasive.
I'll
They
take the
really
pat
have
down.
to-
Allegedly.
Stop
I
it.
might too.
They have to like be
That's
up
what
in
they.
it.
That's what they.
I mean,
do.
it's not like going to the club. Like, it's like, do you have anything in your?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
They
come
do
behind this
this.
curtain
The
here.
swoop.
Yes, they do the like. I'm gonna go. Oh, and yeah. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you might need to be fondled. You know, it's exhausting. Sometimes you just need some attention.
How it goes down at LAX.
I just go through the scanner and do this, and then they laugh. Like, so you're gonna put your hand out, and I'm like, ah, and then it's over. So whatever.
That's why I fly to Burbank now.
Nice.
I prefer Long Beach myself also because I
Oh,
don't have
there
to
you
deal with
go.
that for the most part. But LAX, it's like really.
It's different at.
They don't have the big scanners in Long Beach.
They don't have
They
the
they
Burbank.
have the
Well, to the-
regular.
yeah.
Yeah. But if I'm coming, because I'm in and out of New York a lot, so JFK has them, and I'm like.
See, when I was flying out of Dallas, you could choose. You could either go through the scanner or the regular.
yeah.
I was like,
They don't
there's
even
a line
offer
at the
it. They
don't
scanner.
offer it.
I'm just going. Through
Yeah, at
that.
JFK they don't offer it. You have to know, like, sorry, I would like to be patted down instead.
So you didn't have to pat down. It was either walk through the old school, door frame, or walk through the scanner. And I was like, well, why would I walk
Why would
through
I
the
ever
scanner
walk
when
through
I
the
can just
scanner?
walk through?
You're like, which line is shorter?
Get
Yeah,
up, TSA
exactly.
in America. We're doing our best. We're doing
All
our
uniform, airport to airport, of course.
best. All right. Well, nonetheless, we are at the end, and poor Raphael. Well, okay, Bert won. We already know. Woo-hoo.
Yay,
Yay,
Bert.
Picnic
Go Bert.
table.
He's on the team. And so we get to the end, and it's between Raphael and Josh. Can I just say, they both were ugly, but Josh, honey, your shorts were out
Awful.
of control awful.
Honestly, Josh and Raphael's outfits both look like they had penises on them.
They had
She looked
penises.
chubby.
She looked chubby. She
Yeah,
looked,
how do
I
you
said she
and-
looked like a
and to
fat-
make-
double
yeah.
zero model look chubby?
Yeah, that's hard to do.
I said she looked like a
Because I
chubby
think
volleyball
that
player.
he fitted exactly to that form thing.
He claimed, they always say, "Oh, your measurements are off."
Yeah,
And he
it's
threw-
their
Because
fault.
I'm not the size of that dress form you're.
And
working
Rafa was
on.
waiting to fit his model to make alterations and all that, and he
And then
wouldn't
it
let
looks-
go of that do-rag, and then he finally let go of it, and there wasn't enough time to actually make it productive.
He deserved to go home for that Flintstone.
Yeah,
yeah,
he should have leaped a
prima
little
donna.
quicker.
He should have taken the Flintstone print and like put it in the pleats in the back of that
Exactly,
shirt.
like,
because I
make
thought
it
the pleating in the back was really
subtle
creative,
patterns.
and it was like
Or
well
connected to the
tailored.
rest of the outfit somehow.
But it was like busting open in the front. So
It's like,
pretty ugly.
As Nina would say, I'm very scared of the taste level here.
I mean, but I mean, you saw his club
Ooh,
dress. Do y'all remember the club dress when he was?
It was
showing
so
in the
hot.
beginning?
It was so hot.
No, I don't remember.
It was hot pink, one sleeve, and he was like, "You can wear this to the club, or you can dress it up." No,
I'll do it.
you can't.
Pick me.
That's why you were gonna go home, and that's why Tim told you were about to go home, and you still went
Yeah.
home. So even though I don't know how I feel about that, I kind of feel like he shouldn't have said that to him.
I think it was a
Yeah,
little
it's
too
like his
early.
vanity's getting the best of him.
I think he was trying to get him to take the do-rag off, but at the same time, it was kind of like, you know,
I shouldn't have to push you at this point. Like, you're here,
Yeah.
you're in. Now do something with it.
and that was just poison in his brain because he was like,
But you can either take the criticism
Poison.
to use
He
it
choked.
or just let it crumple you.
Exactly.
And if you're
And
in
he
a
let
competition
it
like
crumple
this,
him.
yeah, you're supposed to take that and like, okay, I got to step it up. And he just
Oh, he made a necklace. Dang. What else is he supposed to do?
It's not a necklace.
do-rag
That was
necklace.
a do-rag on a string.
and those pants.
You
were
wasted-
so
The
ugly
pants
on
were
her.
awful. Can we? Awful. Nothing good about those pants.
They're nice pants for a man.
Not even, because
Slim
then you
man.
would see the one
No.
ball, and I don't want to see the one ball.
Do they still have that show with the models on?
Not no, I don't think
No.
so. I don't think they're doing that this round. I don't think they did it. Maybe
Was
they
that
did
just
it.
a one hit,
like
a
models of
one-off?
the runway or whatever?
Right.
Yeah,
no, I
well,
don't think
then
they
they
did that last year.
show
Maybe the
you-
year
No,
before.
I think they did it the year before.
I never
too.
watched it. I just remember.
And it kind of was nothing. Like it just followed them for.
It was
It was
like
only
pointless.
a 30-minute
It was
show.
30 minutes.
Hence
too,
why
I
it's not
think.
still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not interesting at all. And the models, sadly, you're not very interesting.
Wah,
Personality,
wah.
not your plus.
Isn't that kind of the joke
Not
about
your forte.
models anyway?
See,
Though?
everything's good here,
They don't have
minus
much
your personality.
personality.
That's horrible.
They
I'm just
rarely have
looking
You're
at-
personality.
you're supposed to look as not there as possible.
Yeah, you're a
supposed to-
hanger.
yeah.
You're a hanger.
Oh,
You are. You're a hanger. That's like what you're supposed to be.
I was trying to be nice.
I mean, but
So
then, but at the
diplomatic.
same time, no disrespect to models, as Kate and I actually
That's their
discussed this a little
job.
earlier.
That is their
They
job.
still have
That's
to
a
take
tough
photographs and emote in photographs, and that's not
Yeah.
easy to do at all.
Absolutely not.
I have had too much experience of
Props.
failing at it to know that it is not easy to do. So
Oh, you did some modeling? in
many
your
props,
past?
girl, please. Anyway,
Hey.
nonetheless, I respect them for what they do, but in terms of doing a show about them, it was kind of boring. Maybe if we
Okay.
just did a photo shoot, we'd be excited.
What is
Get
that?
up
That's
in
why
the
America's
mist.
Next Top Model never
I was about to
succeeds
say,
because they're
is that-
entertaining. But
is
they're-
that on anymore either?
It's still on.
It is?
It is.
As long as Tyra's
Yeah,
got
on
the
a
Tyra
career.
They
show.
just
I
did
never-
a new one.
I guess that's true.
But I haven't watched it. It's funny because I used to be so attached to that show.
Me
No, but
too.
I think it's too many.
I feel like-
seasons.
Yeah, it's like, give it up.
Exactly, like
already.
retire at the high point.
Yeah.
You know, while we
But I
while
guess
we
there's
know and love
always
these
As
characters.
like
long as there's cash.
18-year-olds.
And, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and the more I watch Tyra, the just more obnoxious I find her.
Yeah, did
that's
you
what
see
some
her?
people
Like-
say.
Did you see her this week?
No,
She was on the train. She's got a new
Stop
graphic
it.
novel coming out called Model Land.
Oh,
She was dressed up like the
Oh my-
character.
I love her as an experienced
Oh, the
model and
character that's
teacher
not her?
nowadays.
Like,
But
dude, I don't know. All I know is she was on a subway in a cat suit that was like leopard print with a weird like Phantom of the Opera eye.
Raphael's
Like,
no.
durag going.
Oh dear.
I was like, Tyra, aren't you like 40 now?
oh.
Settle somewhere.
40 but looking good.
Go settle. She looks amazing.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
judging what she looks like. I'm just saying go
Trying to
settle
dip
down
into the
somewhere.
I love
entrepreneur
that
thing.
clip of her on her show when she's all mad after that swimsuit photo came out, and she's like, "Here's my black
fat ass. But
Wait,
then you
I
went
didn't
and
hear
lost
about
50
this.
pounds.
What was this?
Remember when she got really fat and then they
Oh,
like
and
took
they
a
published
They
photos?
published a photo of her in her bathing suit and she was like, I don't care. Yeah, you do because that's why you lost like
you
30
would
pounds.
not have made a big deal about it.
No, and and you were a freaking
She wasn't
toothpick
fat.
model. Like she wasn't fat. Like real people
She's
are just
always
like
had meat on
whatever.
her. Always.
Oh, well.
A little.
Technically, I would like to vote Nate on that.
Yes,
I love that you have that sound.
that
bite.
is amazing.
But yeah, she was a toothpick. I remember seeing her on Oprah when I was in college because we went to the Oprah show because I went to college in Chicago. And everybody's like, ooh, Tyra, she's like the voluptuous model. No, the F she wasn't. The only reason she looked voluptuous is because her freaking legs were the size of my 3 fingers. And so she was
everything
probably
else-
a
everything else
comfortable,
big,
a small C
full.
cup, but her boobs look ginormous and fabulous and whatever because the rest of her was a bit. Because I was looking at her calves like, stand. Like,
How is this
it
working
was
here?
amazing.
No.
I was shocked. But anyway, that's why you're a model and I'm not. But anyway, so Raphael went home.
Hi,
Oh,
Raphael.
peace out, Rafa
Cheers.
Cox.
Where was he from? Do y'all remember?
He was from Atlanta, girl. I knew that when I saw that
Oh.
weave. I was like,
Damn.
he had the comb over swoop. That is signature gay of
He got
Atlanta.
he got
Oh,
the
is
Kim
that the
weave
look?
on
That
it.
is signature gay of Atlanta, and his accent gave it away right away too. So
How
my
much
brother,
does Gunner look like Christian Siriano?
he
in
was
this show? It
trying
could be a
so
close-
hard.
He was
Oh,
trying
he
really
was
hard.
trying.
He was trying so
cousin.
hard. He needed a new
Fine.
last name. Death Rage was not working for you. But
You
No,
think that's
that
real?
name was
The rage of
No.
death.
It
Like
can't be,
really,
right?
I
I was
believe
just saying,
that.
That's
Death
his
Rage.
stage
Was it
name?
Deathridge?
Deathridge.
His
It's
fashion
Deathridge.
name?
I just think it's just an unfortunate last name. I mean,
Sucks to
why
be
would you make
Death
that
Rage.
up?
That's his drag
Because he
name.
thinks it's cool. It might be, dog. It might be. You never.
Oh, well, he's
ever
gone.
We'll be
know.
seeing him this season.
on
the
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Or-
And on that note, as we make fun of the rest of these guests, we're going to shoot over to a commercial break.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is
Oh
over,
yeah, it can be anywhere.
get your
Like a
AfterBuzz
new-
Yeah.
on.
Like an 800 number almost.
Yes, and we're talking about phone numbers right now because you can't call our show right now because some shady person put us on some inappropriate pirate
could
website.
you?
So we've been getting prank phone calls. So for right now this week, we cannot speak to our public, but we hope that you tune in again next week and give us a call and share your opinions as usual. Nonetheless, we're going to shoot over into our special segment, which is just a brief little fashion intro. Do I have a bumper for that? So, special segment this week. We will kind of change it up every week, but I want to allow everyone to give their input. But being that I'm hosting this week, I'm going to give my input. And I decided that my special segment needed to be on somebody that I saw this week in the celebrity world. Doesn't have to be a celebrity, so to speak, but this week it's celebrities. That kind of made me say, amen. See, it's like Jesse reads my mind.
Oh, perfect people
Jesse
think
reads
alike.
my mind. So, the divas of the week that I have, number 1,
Ooh, wait.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
I
Hold
love
on,
her.
I'll put it on this camera. I don't know if I can.
Love
see
her.
that
Everyone
clearly.
go see
Pull
The
it
Help.
I am so in
Pull it out.
love. Up, back, down.
Yeah.
So you guys see Emma
Teamwork.
Stone. And because I am a hardworking kind of mama, I forgot to look up who she was wearing. But the reason it was exciting to me is because it was hot pink and red.
It's gorgeous.
Says
She
Happy Valentine's
looks
Day.
amazing, and everybody has been saying like, "Oh my God, she looks so much better as a blonde," and blah 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 blah.
Oh my
I think she's the
gosh.
hottest freaking redhead ever.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm just inspired.
wow.
I saw the picture and I said, I want to be fabulous too. So
I want that
is
red top.
My
The
2
most
cents.
unflattering photograph.
But there's a reason
Wow, yeah.
that this exists. But that's my opinion
I
on Emma
agree.
Stone for the
Emma
week.
Stone is gorgeous.
And I
Love
think
her.
that we have a consensus that she was rocking it this week.
She was
Do
rocking
it, boo.
So do it,
Do it
girl.
to the
You
max.
have like 15 movies coming out in the
Everyone
next
You
go
know,
see
like 3
The
just
months.
a
Help. My
couple.
friend wrote The Help.
Oh,
Go
really?
see it.
I didn't know
She's,
that. I
she's on the
definitely
cover
wanna
of
see it.
Vanity Fair
gonna
this
be
month.
amazing.
Looking amazing.
Amazing.
She's like in like 50s bikini wear,
Yeah.
like red
Seen
hair,
that.
polka
And the
dots.
title is like, you don't know her, but you will by the end of the summer because she has like
20
She's in
bajillion
that,
movies
like,
coming out.
Other crazy stupid love. Or
Crazy Stupid
Yeah.
Love, right?
Can't wait.
She was in Friends with Benefits, right? Wasn't she like some side like
Yeah,
supporting role?
yeah, she is. I
And
can't wait to
then
see that
The
also.
Help is coming out, which is huge.
Right.
And she's in some superhero movie.
Damn, girl,
Yeah.
save some
That's
money for
coming out
us.
or already out. I don't remember. Either way, chick you
Yeah.
working,
Yay,
work
good
it.
for her.
And
Do it, boo.
I like her. And she's not like the classic, to me at least, she doesn't look like everybody else. So I
She's-
appreciate that. So keep your red hair. I like
Yes,
it.
I actually ran into her
And
in a
fair
bathroom
skin.
a couple weeks ago, and she
No
was
way.
very sweet. Yeah.
She seems like
Yay.
a down chick.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know her. So I like
Yeah,
that.
she was very sweet.
I appreciate that. So keep up the good work. You're doing amazing. And of course, Jesse is playing my sort of heterosexual, like, well, I guess it's homosexual, like, whatever. I'm in love with Beyonce and everybody knows that.
Your hetero life mate.
So, in the real world, where me and Beyonce are best friends. Now, granted, I'm not saying these are the most amazing pictures of her ever because there were actually
Love the
some
hair
better
in
ones.
both pictures.
But there's reasons why I'm in love with this. Okay, we're gonna start with number 1. Hold on, let me hold it up. I think that's where I'm supposed to be. Okay, Beyonce, big hair, sunglasses, always makes you fabulous.
All about
It
it.
doesn't matter what you're doing.
Hand it out.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you at. You might be at the coffee shop.
Makes
you
me
might
want
be
to
on
get
the
mine out
corner.
right now.
That's why I hate
It
my
makes me want
fine,
big, thick
flat
hair.
lips.
Exactly.
Yeah, hair.
And when I saw this picture, I got
Put the
depressed.
Tina on it.
Because I just cut off half my afro a few months ago because it was time. I needed a haircut.
Well, if you'd waited.
But I missed it because I like.
Oh no.
I needed to be out, and the diva-ness just surrounds you.
So
when
could
have
you make
big
your hair look like that?
Not like this. It's too short.
Well,
Girl,
and then if you grew it out?
if I grew it out, it wouldn't quite look like
That
that.
is
but it
a
would be
head
just as
of
big.
hair.
I mean, but that's Wigalicious.
I love that.
Obviously.
Oh my God,
but
I would love it.
I think it's amazing because, like, I just want to go shopping
It's
somewhere.
your accessory. I mean,
Exactly.
Totally.
You could be wearing like nothing. Like, well, not nothing. Well, you could be wearing nothing.
She
but,
could be
like,
at a cocktail
a
party
t-shirt and
or
jeans
walking on
and
the
just
beach.
big hair,
Is this
sunglasses,
this
and
is
big
all
earrings.
natural? Do you think that
No,
there is?
that's weave.
Is it really?
Weave or a wig? It's probably a wig. She mostly wears wigs. But her natural
Beautiful.
texture
Really?
is probably close to that. It's just probably not as full.
So you could technically
Oh,
have
hell
that
yeah.
hair.
Y'all just don't. Okay, I'm making it right now. Those of you that know me very well know that I will be Wigalicious as soon as I can afford real ones. That look
Hey,
good.
you
And
gotta
I
look
will be in a
good.
new wig every day because my head is too big for hats and it's a pain in the butt to wear hats. But I can wear a wig and I will be doing it. But good wigs are expensive, so I gotta be ready to invest in that. Anyway. Oh, Willow.
You already are. Didn't Kim
Zolciak, yeah.
Oh my.
Sorry.
We're talking about the Real Housewives, and Kim, yes, you do sell wigs.
At least
are
her
the
wigs
kinds
don't
you
move
wanna
when you
buy.
adjust them.
I don't know if I want one of those. But my
Make you a
second-
blonde, Courtney.
My second and last picture for my inspiration of the week is Beyonce again, and the reason I picked this one is because it's simple. It's a sundress, and her skin looks flawless, and her hair is in a bun, and she still looks freaking amazing, and it
Okay.
drives me crazy. But in
She
a
can
positive
do
way.
any look.
Because I know that if she sat around
glows.
eating chicken, she would be a big heifer.
And
so I
she's-
know she works for it.
Yeah,
Number
she
one.
It doesn't look like she's wearing much makeup.
She doesn't. She looks
No.
amazing without makeup.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I
She
just-
even looks younger
She looks
without
younger
makeup.
without makeup. She looks like a young, like teenager when she doesn't wear makeup. And I just like it's just so fresh and free.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
We had the luggage.
You know, but if you eat right and you work out all the time, you do glow.
that's
like
what you
that.
do.
I mean,
you
it's
go. And
true.
granted, you know, I'm sure she gets some
Like,
special
hi, I'm
body
Beyonce. I
treatments.
have the
and,
perfect
like,
life.
wrap me up
once
and
a
make me feel like
week,
honey. And I remember she was on Oprah, and Oprah was like, "Oh my God, your skin is like honey." And I was like, "Girl, I need that treatment."
Like, oh my
But-
God, you're
I-
Oprah.
When she was on American Idol, next to those like little girls that she was
Yeah.
performing with, I mean, you can just see like she's such a superstar, and these girls look like just little
Minions.
babies,
Yes.
like these little toddlers, like trying to like dance and sing with her. I
Not
mean, it was
even
just
It's
like
like if you watch
embarrassing.
some of the Michael Jackson videos, nobody can keep up with him because he's so perfect.
Yeah, he's everything, and she's everything.
And how
to
she
me.
dances in those heels is
Oh,
beyond
me.
do it.
So for all you haters out there, because there are a lot of you, and a
Get
lot
your
of you
heel
be on my
practice
Facebook
on.
page trying to hate, because I appreciate all
I
the time.
love Beyonce.
Do your
You
job.
suck, because you obviously are just a hater, because there is nothing to hate on. I don't know her.
No, there's
Maybe she's like the
really-
most awful person on the
No,
planet.
and see,
but
I know
don't believe
people
that.
that
Haters
have
got jobs to do. Let them do their
relationships
jobs.
with her and say that
Nothing
she's
but positive
really,
things.
yeah.
And I'm also
She's very
inspired
business, but-
because she's in my age bracket. And she's sort of coming to her
What,
own.
22?
And it's an
Stop
inspiration.
it.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
But she's coming to her womanness, and I just appreciate it. She was on The View today, and it was just like, you're doing it, girl.
I love her. When they had on the Today Show, this is a few months ago, they had her mom to show her new clothing line, and they had these
Yeah, what do you
different
think about her
models.
mom's clothing line?
It's them.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's them.
What
That's
is it?
how I
I'm
feel
not
about
even
it.
familiar.
they
with
sell it at
House of
Walmart, I
Darion,
think.
and her mom has her own line at Walmart.
Yeah,
now.
and so they had different. Oh,
I'm a
TJ Maxx.
Maximista.
They so they had different models coming out showing the looks, and then the last model surprised them. It was Beyonce that
Modeling
came
her
out.
mom's
Like,
stuff.
hey,
Which
it's
I
my
thought
first
was,
time.
It was cute. And it was cool.
supporting her mom.
And yeah, I like
That's
their
cute.
dynamic, and
She's doing good things.
I love Jay Z.
And I love them
Oh, girl, who
together.
doesn't?
Like, how do
I
you
love them
not
together.
love them together?
Super
And-
couple.
oh my
Bonnie
God.
and Clyde 03 love.
And that energy for them still exists, and I
Yeah.
love it so much
Yeah.
because when she was on The View today, she was talking about taking the year off and how she just wanted to like be in the audience.
like, I wanna
and
be married.
She toured with Jay-Z, and she was like, I get to be in the audience and I get to see. And one of the panel was like,
That's
oh,
my
so you got to be a Jay-Z groupie, and she was like, oh, honey, I've been a Jay-Z groupie for a long time.
She's like, do you see this,
Like, I
Rob?
still feel that,
That's
like, and to
cute.
still have that energy, it's
Oh.
so cute.
That's
So
cute.
that's our hot chicks of the week.
Young B, cruising on the west side. Doing what we like to do.
And we all like went out on the highway. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to hit that.
Oh, I could just sit and listen to it.
I know.
I'm gonna have to ride this. I'm gonna have
She's
to ride
no
on
Jay Z
Mondays.
groupie though. She's
but
out
in
the
a good way.
ring.
That's
She's
why it's
past
hot.
all that.
That's why it's hot, because, he's got the baddest chick in the game wearing his chain.
Oh, right it down.
Yes. So, on that note, we're going to talk about our news and gossip real quick. And I think I have a bumper for that, but maybe I don't this week. So, I'm just getting music all around the way, which is fine. But, so our news and gossip this week is a little different. We're going to kind of find out. I don't know why this song is
I'm like, this is depressing news.
like
Because
distracted.
Serious moment.
It's where'd you go?
Okay, where'd you go? There you go.
Oh, where are they now?
Where are they
Fort
now?
Minor.
Is sort of
okay.
the theme of our news and gossip for Project Runway. Because finding news and gossip on Tim Gunn and Heidi Klum is kind of pointless. Like,
Okay.
they're great, happy, rich, and fabulous. So, whatever. But anyway, this week we're going to talk about Chris March and Michael Knight. Chris March was
Love him.
the big tubby guy that did all the amazing,
Love
like,
him. But he
extra
had that awful
fabulous dresses.
hair, jacket.
Yeah. But that was amazing. But, like, weird.
It's
but
like
amazing.
artistically amazing.
Like,
though. It's
artistically
kind of
amazing, but it was
oddball.
weird.
I
It was
love
weird.
it though. I like
His
weird.
little
Weird is
appearances
good.
on Real Housewives.
Yes, when he's
Yes.
dressing. What's her
Sonia.
face?
Sue,
Sonia.
I had a dream that Sonia and I
Oh.
were best friends.
I think I want to
The
meet
weirdest-
Sonia.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
do you-
didn't know.
maybe?
I thought she
Maybe?
was cool, but evidently I do.
You're
Because in
dreaming
my
about
dream
her.
we were like BFFs. But I was also BFFs with Gwen Stefani in another dream.
Oh,
I
no,
know
that
Gwen
is a
Stefani
BFF
and her
I would like.
L'Oreal ads.
Oh.
Wait.
wait, what?
No, I
Oh,
think she
okay.
looks great.
Oh, she sure does.
And I'm just like,
We saw her in
I-
Kingston
I
at
almost
the
want
park.
to like throw her off or
Yeah,
something. She looks so
looked
nice.
gorgeous with no makeup, just
I
hanging
heard
with her
that she's
kid.
like Middle Eastern.
Maybe.
So
I was like,
random,
really?
yeah.
Maybe. I could see that. Maybe
There she is.
partially. She's so great. And I'm so happy that she went back to her band and like is cool about it. Like
Yeah,
I'm not worried
girl.
about like that was
They're
just what I
great.
was doing and I want to be with my band.
Hell
so
yeah.
I think it's awesome.
She's amazing.
Hell
No doubt's coming back.
Love her.
So freaking cute.
Okay, so Chris March.
Sorry, we were talking about Chris March.
We digress.
So where are they now? Chris March has got his own reality show coming to Bravo called Mad Fashion. So we're gonna get to follow
So
him
excited.
and all his crazy fashion-ness as he designs from start to finish, all day, every day with his quirky family. So
With his
that's
family?
I mean, like his peeps.
I was like, oh wow.
He has
this
such
will
a
be
positive,
interesting.
uplifting attitude. I love him.
His family. And I
He's
think it
so
was fun
cute.
because he was just over the top and crazy. And it was nice to see that.
Yeah.
He was talented. And even though Christian totally deserved
Yeah,
to
he
win
wasn't
that year.
gonna
Of
be the
course.
winner. For
I
sure.
would
It was
wear
great.
anything
Christian
made.
Siriano, I love
Anything.
you.
That huge
And-
black pleated thing.
And he's
Done.
become like the it person of Project Runway, like
Course.
success-wise and like pulling it off. He had the business mind, and we're not talking about him. Chris
Okay.
March, congratulations on your new show that's coming to Bravo.
Yeah.
Woo! 3 cheers to you. Maybe we can talk to you really soon about it.
Yay.
And second, Michael Knight, which is funny because I sort of had a premonition. I don't mean to be judgmental, but when I was looking at the pictures of all the contestants for this season, I was like, ooh, Raphael, you went home. And it made me think of Michael Knight because they
He
were
was
both from
ATL.
Atlanta. So
And he was,
Was
on
it-
Real Housewives,
yes,
wasn't
he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. So everybody's trying to get their little star where they can.
Well,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
You know, put it out there. But if you're trying to sell something, that's how
Oh,
you
but
do
that's
it.
when they were back on Bravo. Is when they were on.
Yes, they were still
so
on Bravo.
that's
Yeah, so because he
Bravo
was season
using-
3, so it was a
yeah.
while ago. And nonetheless, he's still designing, but he's also picked up a new creative endeavor and has launched a new website called fashionabstracted.com. And it's his photography. And it's like photography, like with weird, like different fashion things, some of his fashion and like other things. And it was kind of amazing because there were some photographs like with this ring and this woman and actually stuff that I would buy and put somewhere if I had a house. Or,
Like in your
Somewhere. like if I had the amazing boudoir that I would set up. But it was kind of cool that he's still in the creative world and he's still designing, but he's also found himself a little extra creativity.
Nice.
Congratulations, Michael Knight, and
Yeah.
hope you have continued success. So that is our Where Are They Now for this week. And we're going to shoot into predictions.
Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, so we're going to go around the table. You know what? The predictions music is like Halloween. This is
Beam
predictions,
me
not like...
It's supposed to be like
and a crystal
psychic.
ball.
It's not psychic. It's Halloween. What is psychic music?
It is a little Halloween. But
What is psychic music? Do they play music when you go to the psychic? I've never.
I've only been
Well,
once.
it's like,
and
have
it
you
was
ever
just
seen That's So Raven?
Yes.
That's
She
so
has a little like
Raven.
There's no excuse.
a little bumper when she has her little premonition.
But it's funny and yeah.
Not that.
It's like the dream sequence state.
No, okay. So we'll start across the table. Miss Christina first.
Oh my gosh. On the
Who
edge.
do you think is going to be the next person out?
I pray that it's Laura, but I think it's gonna be Julie.
You think it's gonna be Julie?
Yeah, I don't think she has enough depth.
Who's Julie?
Okay, so we'll go around the circle for that one question. Kate, who do you think is next?
Yeah, I definitely would have thought Laura was up there because I thought that her collection, quote unquote, was like just not that a collection. So I don't know. I think she definitely might be on the bottom.
Laura might be on the bottom. All right, Carolyn, do you have a pick that the next person is going down?
I would say probably the guy that almost got kicked off this week.
Joshua. All right, that's your vote.
I mean, I really have like 10.
Yeah, just X them all out and start.
Can I just tell you who's going to be in the final 3?
You know, exactly.
We're gonna get there.
Can
We're
we just
gonna get
get
there.
through all the BS?
All right, next week, I definitely think Julie needs to go home because Julie can't sew. And
Word.
Anya was lying, saying she couldn't sew, and she obviously can. Julie, you can't sew. You should go home.
But
So,
together they'd be the perfect team.
baggy pants.
No.
And Miss Universe.
Anya has better taste.
Somebody
Yes,
can
for
sew,
sure.
somebody
Way more
has style.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
in
like,
the
put it
snowboard
together.
pant, admitting that she wanted it to look like a snowboard pant was a little.
A problem.
Yeah.
A
That's-
little
and
bit.
then
of a
not
problem.
only
Execution
that,
of it. But it's like sticking out and
That's
it's
because she can't sew.
Yeah,
She just stuck some elastic in there and went with
that
it.
was bad.
Hot mess.
At least cut off
We
the
see
extra.
you, girl.
She was a mess.
I guess it was like a one-size-fits-all ski pant.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's what the need
Yes, if I'm pregnant,
You
I can
know.
wear them too. Like,
You know.
we're not designing maternity wear. It's not going down.
Ooh.
Anywho, on that note, Christina, who are your top 3?
Top 3, Anthony.
Are we getting cut off already, Jesse? What's up with that? We're giving our
Burt
top 3.
Bryce.
Gotta go fast. We're getting cut off.
Anthony
Oh,
Burt
shoot.
Bryce.
Anthony Burt Bryce.
Faylene.
Oh, her too. She's great.
Yeah, Faylene, Burt, and
Olivier.
yeah, maybe Bryce.
Okay, Carolyn, who you got?
Okay, Bert. Was there somebody named Celia?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her skirts that she did. So
I think
Bert,
she did better,
Celia, and top 3, and Josh.
And Josh. All right, I'm
Jersey
gonna
Josh.
go with.
Jersey Josh.
Actually,
there you
he's
go.
from New York. but
He's from New
No,
York.
but he's from Jersey.
Jersey Shore.
I'm gonna vote for Bert, Anya, and probably Anthony. That's who I'm going with for right now. But that's not legitimate. We're going to have to marinate on that for a little bit. We're feeling a little bit rushed because Jesse's trying to kick us off the air. So that is it for episode 1, season 9 of Project Runway. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming for our premiere show. We look forward to seeing and hearing from you next week. And until then, have a good one. And keep it fashion, always. Make it work.
Shake things up.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.